Game number 1 here saw Wolf County defeat Perry Central. Final score, pretty sure 2-0 there. Wolf County scored a run in the first inning. They scored a run in the bottom of the 6th inning, and Perry Central just got shut out. A good pitcher's duel. It was a game that went really, really fast, honestly. And when I say it went really fast, it went real fast because of the way the pitchers were pitching. And just a good postseason game, good matchup, good way it went. Wolf County advances. They will play in semifinal number 1. And I would say tomorrow night, I would say Wednesday night, I would say Thursday night, but we don't know based on the weather. They're in semifinal number 1 whenever and wherever that gets played. Of course, these games were originally scheduled to be at Powell County High School. Well, the park there at Powell County High School, which is where Powell County plays their home games. But with all the rain we've had over the last several days, they were unable to get it ready to play. These 2 games being played here. The other 2 games taking place at Alice Lloyd College. Of course, they're being played at the same time. Now, the softball tournament, which was supposed to first round take place on Saturday, they are playing the first round today. The bottom part of the bracket is actually being played here at Wolf County. Perry Central had a 4-0 lead over Powell County last I checked. Of course, game number 2 will come just after that one. And then the other 2 games, which is actually the top part of the bracket, will take place at Breathitt County tonight. 5 o'clock, the first game, Hazard and Estill County. Game number 2 scheduled for 7, Breathitt County and Jenkins. And we will travel from here once this game concludes and break everything down, go down 15, back to Jackson, get everything back out of the car, set it back up once again, and get ready for our second broadcast this evening. Of course, that will be Breathitt County and Jenkins on fast pitch softball action.
So that means after this game, go get you a good supper, and then sit back down and be ready for that 7 o'clock game.
Eat an extra bite for us just in case we ain't got time to do it.
We'll probably best we can get bread and water probably. But
maybe a little concession stand, but that's okay.
Yes.
As we see, we got a little contingent 2-hour ride from Breathitt County, including Coach Turner, Cameron Turner, for Breathitt County High School boys basketball team. Some other Breathitt County fans, including Merv Combs, will keep the microphones, and I joke with him all the time, away from him.
I thought they kept Riff Raff out of here.
Yeah, it's all right. We are waiting the umpires to come back out onto the field. They finished up with the first game. Both teams have already taken their warm-ups. They've done their infield, and we are ready to go, minus umpires. So we will take about, let's take a 3-minute break. We'll be back in 3 minutes, see if we're ready to go with baseball action right here on 97.3 WJSN.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Jim Baker Auto Parts is located behind Goodyear and BP on Highway 15 South in Jackson. There's parking for all vehicles, including 4-wheelers. They carry paint and the store is packed with parts. Also, if a part needs to be ordered, they can do that as well. Jim and Eugene Baker offer great service and are proud to support all local athletes. Come check out Jim Baker Auto Parts and their House of Knowledge.
Dairy Queen on Highway 15 in Campton is a proud supporter of youth sports. They want you to know they have the best drive-through service with friendly faces and quick drive-through times. You can come get breakfast, lunch, or dinner and finish off with one of our sweet treats. We have many to choose from. Come dine in or carry out at Dairy Queen in Campton or give us a call at 606-668-6363.
Hi, everybody. This is John Bunn. I want you all to know that the Opportunity Store next to the post office in Jackson on Highway 15 has never had so many neat things to buy for low prices. A lot of them are new. The selection's never been greater. Clothes, shoes, whatnots, dishes, furniture. I mean, all types of things I can't begin to tell you. The hours are Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, Saturday 9 to 4. That's the Opportunity Store next to the post office. I promise you, stop in. You'll say John was right. Thank you for listening. Don't forget, God is good all the time.
Showtime is the place to eat. Pizzas, appetizers, sandwiches, french fries, great desserts, meals like chicken strips, baked spaghetti, and over 100 items on their menu. Open Monday through Friday. Also, while you're in Showtime, check out Jaden Cates Coffee Shop. In addition to coffee, drinks, they have donuts, gourmet sodas, boba lemonades, and so much more. For lunch, they offer loaded taters, tacos, nachos, rice bowls, and quesadillas. Stop by Showtime and tell them God is good.
At your time of need, call Jason at Deaton Funeral Home, 606-666-2413, and let him help you. Jason and his staff are very caring and will do everything in their power to ease the burden of what you're going through. Deaton Funeral Home is located off of Quicksand Road at 15 Deaton Lane. Call Deaton Funeral Home and talk to them about any questions you may have in your time of need. 606-666-2413.
We get ready to start this game, so we are going to run down the lineups real quick. Breathitt County will be the visitors on the scoreboard, and we're going to run down their batting lineup. Leading off is the second baseman, Blake Hudson. Aiden Combs on the mound will bat second. Sebastian Howard at short in the 3 spot. 4, 5, 6 will be Jaden Hudson at first. Colby Bird, who's the DH for Adam Spencer. And then Tatum Moore behind the plate. 7, 8, 9 will be Jake Fugit in center. Wyatt Spencer at third, and Cage Ellis in right field. As we'll get the defensive alignment for Estill County here just in a second, waiting the two teams to take the field as they have had the captain's meeting at the plate. We'll run down now. We'll go ahead and do the defensive lineup for Wolf County. Drake is on the mound, Waddell behind the plate. Third to first in order, Powell, Holloway, Friend, and Griggs. And then left to right in order, Conley, Moore, and Schnarr. Of course, Schnarr, a good pitcher as well for Estill County. He's in right field. He actually got the win. These two teams played twice this year, 3-0 Breathitt County early on in the season over Estill County at Breathitt. Of course, Sebastian Howard, the pitcher that night for the Bobcats. It was a triangle event where Breathitt County got the win against Estill County. Estill County got avenged that loss, we'll say, in the return matchup at Estill County, 6-1 there. Jackson Starr got the win for Estill County that night in Irvin.
So Bryce Drake starting.
Correct.
As their, I know they said that Estill had a couple really good pitchers, and I thought it was Drake and Schnarr.
I'll go ahead and throw up Drake's stats up there on the screen. Now, they did not – Estill County has not reported wins or losses, so we don't have that. But in 9 games, Bryce Drake, a 2.16 ERA, 48.2 innings. He's given up 29 hits, 22 runs, 15 of those earned, struck out 53, and has walked 29. So,
well, as far as the innings pitched, Drake and Schnarr, Drake's was about 48.2 and Schnarr was 46.2 innings, so they
that's
pretty
their
well
1 and 2.
Them. Yeah.
And I have a feeling that if Drake gets in trouble here, we could see Schnarr come in as they've got the air horn over here to our left.
So if we jump out of our skin, you'll know what happened.
I say air horn, it's like the train horn for the engineers. And I will say this too, if you've never heard Estill County's band call the train, oh man, it's pretty good. As they finish the announcements for the lineup for Estill County. Of course, again, Wolf County's already advanced. The winner of this game will take on the winner of Hazard and Letcher Central. They're playing right now over at Alice Lloyd College.
Leslie was ahead 4-0, and I forgot what inning they were.
Letcher.
Leslie.
Leslie got beat in the district.
It might have been Letcher. I guess it was
yeah.
Letcher.
Yeah.
Letcher. Yeah.
Yeah, you got Hazard and Perry. Perry's already been beat out of the regional tournament, lost to Wolf County 2-0 just a little bit ago. Hazard taking on Letcher right now. Hazard, the champions of the 54th district, which kind of surprised everybody coming out of that. But, Perry Central was one of the top 2-3 teams in the region this year. Of course, Breathitt County, Wolf County, also a couple of the top 2-3 teams as the Breathitt County lineup over there swinging, taking practice swings almost in sync. Estill County has been right there. And if you want to expand the top 3 to the top 4, and I'm not putting them in any order, you've got Breathitt, Wolf, Estill, and Perry as far as the top teams. And that's not to take anything away from the other teams in the tournament. Powell County, Letcher County, Hazard, and I'm missing one, Coach. Knott County.
Yeah.
Any of those teams can knock off any of the other teams. So not to take anything away from anybody, but those just have been consistently, if you look at the number of wins in the district play, region play, and all that, those have been the top 4 teams in the region this year. And it winds up that of those top 4 teams, they play each other first round.
Yes. Well,
in 2 different matchups on opposite sides of the bracket.
Last year, the teams that had lost in the district won in the first round of the region. We'll see how it goes this year, which one's already been with Wolf.
Yeah, Wolf, the district champion from the 55th has already advanced to semifinal number 1. Again, don't know what night they'll play. That's going to be based off weather. Where it's at, it will also be based off weather and how field conditions improve or decline between now and I would assume tomorrow night. Probably they'll try to play just as quick as they can, but again, the weather's got to cooperate for that to happen. Reminder again, we got another game tonight. That game is 7 o'clock start. Breathitt County Jenkins in softball action. That's the opening round game for Breathitt County on the fast pitch side. Of course, that at Breathitt County High School, the other 2 games up here at Wolf County, Breathitt will host the top 2 games in the bracket tonight at 5 and 7 as Blake Hudson digs in for Breathitt County.
Batting .227 on the season.
Waits the first pitch from Drake, and it's across for strike 1. Drake delivers the 0-1. Upstairs, ball 1, 1 ball, 1 strike.
He's a little tall, probably 6'2", looks like, when he was out here on the field. So that helps him a little bit with his height, right?
Yeah. Here comes the 1-1 pitch in the dirt, ball 2, 2-1 count. Of course, Coach Couch on the camera. We've only running the 1 camera, but we are behind the left field fence, so you've got an outfield view. You'll have it the whole game. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Line drive to second, 1 hopper to Friend. He'll field and throw to first in time for out number 1. So 1 up, 1 down for the Bobcats here in the top half of the first. And that will bring Aiden Combs to the plate. Aiden Combs has missed quite a bit this year due to injury, but he's been back in the lineup here at the end of the season.
He's got something like about 14, 15 games. I think it's most he's got to play, 13, something like that.
And he'll take the first pitch for a called strike. So no balls, 1 strike to count as Drake delivers the 0-1 and it's low and away. Ball 1, 1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah, we've seen Combs put it out here at Wolf County. He did it against Wolf County in the regular season last year. Again, he's missed quite a bit this season. We talked about that a moment ago. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Cross for strike 2. 1-2 count. Sebastian Howard in the on-deck circle. Teams have not pitched to him a whole lot this year. We'll see if Estill County does today as the 1-2 pitch to Combs is going to be popped foul. First base side out of play. Still 1-2 count. 1 out, base is empty for the Bobcats here in the top of the first. Looking to get something going, take an early lead. Teams that take early leads win more often than they don't. So
Aiden's batting about 5'11". That's pretty
good. That's pretty good, yeah.
I mean, that's
in
good
limited
softball.
action. Here's the 1-2. Low and away, ball 2, count even at 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Not really. From here, it doesn't look like he's giving him a whole lot.
No. I want to say, hey, a big congratulations, thank you to Wolf County High School for last minute being able to move things around. They're doing a good job bussing people up here and just, got 2 games going on at the same time, 2 more games following that as the 2-2 pitch, fouled back out of play, count even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. But hats off to him, doing a wonderful job hosting this, again, last minute.
Yeah, they're always willing to help out Robert Scott and that bunch.
Here comes the break-even pitch from Drake. Outside, ball 3, runs it full. And again, what I like about this facility here, let's go beyond the turf, all that. You can talk about that all you want. I like the way they've redone this ledge here on the hill behind left field fence. Is the payoff pitch. Here's a ground ball to short. Combs trying to beat it out, and he will have an infield hit for Breathitt County. So a man aboard for Sebastian Howard as he'll come to the plate with 1 on and 1 out. Let's see if they pitch to him.
What do you think before they do it?
Pitch to him? If they pitch to him, I don't think they're going to give him a lot to hit.
That's what I was going to say.
As Drake from the stretch with the runner on, sets, steps off and throws to first, and the slow throw. Combs dives back anyway.
He didn't even get dirty. I bet mommies and mommies are liking this.
Yeah. I always enjoy a player don't mind to get down on the field like that. Here comes the pitch from Drake. Swing and miss for strike 1. Oh, 1 count. Combs not a big lead over at first as Drake sets. Goes to the plate with the 0-1.
Gee, yo.
Outer half for strike 2.
Just dropped.
See if the Bobcats can manufacture something here. 0-2 count to Howard. 1 out, runner at first for Breathitt County. Top of the first, scoreless thus far as the 0-2 pitch. Swing and miss. Got him swinging. They throw back to the runner. He's safe. Going back to the bag. And that's big out number 2 for Estill County as Breathitt County with 2 outs now trying to get a rally going. And Jaden Hudson, the lefty, to the plate for the Bobcats. And, Coach, I'll ask you, with 2 outs, do you chance sending the runner? Maybe start with this part of the lineup next inning if they throw him out?
I was watching that catcher. I don't know if I'd try him or not. I don't know.
First pitch taken for ball 1. Well, and I'll say this too. Now, Combs has had some hamstring issues this year, so maybe it's one of those situations where, depending on who's on base, as they throw over to first and Combs drives back safely.
Because he's got to go all out.
Yes.
And when he does that, it seems like when he's just in the field, it's not so bad. But when he's having to run out the first baseline or stealing, that's when he starts hopping a little bit.
Combs did get aboard on an infield single. He legged it out as he's still at first with 2 outs. Jaden Hudson at the plate for Breathitt County. Drake sets. Pitch. Ground ball gets by the first baseman. And Combs, it'll be first and second. So 2 hits for the Bobcats here. And they've got runners at first and second.
Bird's been hitting the ball very well as of late. He's been
hitting it hard.
Yeah, and even if he don't go in the outfield, he hits it so hard on the infield they can't really field it.
So he's at the plate, runners at first and second. He's the DH today for Breathitt County, DHing for Adam Spencer, who can play the field but was told after his foul ball kind of off the mouth to not take any at-bats. Drake steps off. Excuse me, that was actually Bird that stepped out at the plate. Called time. Runners at first and second, 2 outs. Breathitt County trying to take an early lead here in the top of the first. We're scoreless at the moment. Drake sets, checks the runner, delivers. There's a line drive into center field, and playing it perfectly is Moore and makes the catch for out number 3. So Breathitt County strands a couple of runners after 2 hits. And we go to the bottom half of the first, still scoreless. We will be back in 1 minute. Back in 1. This is WJSN Sports.
Do you have someone you'd like to send flowers to? People love to receive flowers. Call Jackson Flowers, 666-4409. Jackson Flowers, 666-4409. Located on South Main in Jackson, which is right down from Wendy's, a few spots there. They have a lot of things inside to look at for gifts also, and they will give you beautiful flowers to send out at competitive prices. And they have a wonderful staff in there, so it's good to have people like this around when you need flowers or some other things. Jackson Flowers, 666-4409. You'll be glad you did.
We go to the bottom half of the first, still scoreless. We're going to run down the lineup real quick for Estill County. Leading off is the second baseman, Logan Friend. Dawson Moore in center field batting second, and the pitcher, Bryce Drake, will bat third. 4, 5, 6 this way, Cooper Powell at third, Caden Conley in left, and Mason Rader, the DH. 7, 8, 9 will be Mason Griggs at first, Wyatt Waddell behind the plate, and Garrett Holloway at short. Not batting and playing in right field is Jackson Snar for Estill County. Run down the defensive lineup for the Bobcats. Aiden Combs on the mound, Moore behind the plate. Third to first in order, Wyatt Spencer, Howard, Blake Hudson, then Jaden Hudson. And then left to right in order, you've got Adam Spencer, Fugit, and Ellis. On the mound today for Breathitt County will be Aiden Combs. He's in 6 games. He's 3 wins, 1 loss, a 2.76 ERA in 25 1/3 innings, giving up 32 hits, 15 runs, only 10 of those earned. That struck out 17 and walked 11 for the Bobcats this year. Again, Combs has been in limited action for Breathitt County, missed quite a bit due to injury, especially the first part of the year. He's been the last third of the season, been able to play a little bit more. Was a starting pitcher for the Bobcats in the district championship game. So he gets the ball to start this one. Again, the winner will take on the winner of Hazard and Letcher Central. That game being played at the moment at Alice Lloyd College. And they did that. They played the games on 2 different fields with turf so they could get them in. And they wanted to start them early, which they did, so that they can get them in before any potential weather would hit. And it gave them all day to push game times back, depending on if the weather did come in early. So it gave them kind of all day to play 2 games at 2 places, and so far it's working out for them as get ready for the bottom half of inning number 1. Breathitt County went no runs, 2 hits, stranded a couple of runners in their half of the first. Estill County coming to the plate to see what they can do against Aiden Combs.
Batting .355 on the season.
Combs, a long look into the plate. Now winds the first pitch. Taken for strike 1.
It's always a nice way to start, get a good strike.
Yeah, you'd rather be ahead in the count than down in the count on the pitching standpoint. And look at the batter, too. You'd rather be ahead in the count as well. But sometimes you do want to see a strike, just kind of get a good look at it. Here's the 0-1. Got him out in front for strike 2. Couldn't tell. Maybe might have got a piece of that. Either way, it's 0-2 count to Friend leading off the bottom of the first for Estill County. Combs winds, delivers, up and in, ball 1. See if he goes with the breaking ball. Low and away, coach. Set him up with a high and tight fastball. 1-2, line drive up the middle, leadoff single for Estill County. The 1 hopper to the center fielder, Fugit. Leadoff man aboard.
He's got, I think, 13 stolen bases out of 14 attempts, so he picks the right times to go. Let's hope he don't.
Well, if you're Breathitt County, now you maybe look at rolling the DP. See if you can get the 2 outs on a double play ground ball. As Moore at the plate for the Engineers. Runner at first. Combs from the stretch. He'll check the runner. Set. Kick to the plate. First pitch. There's a ground ball right back at Combs. They get the out at second, and that is all they're going to get. I couldn't tell if Howard tripped over the bag or if him and Hudson ran into each other. Did they call him out? Yes, they did. I thought he got the out. At least they get the lead runner.
I don't know if he got their feet tangled up on that.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Throw.
I don't know if he hit the bag or if he hit Hudson or what happened, but either way. Still a runner at first, now one out for Estill County as the pitcher Drake to the plate now for the Engineers. That would have been nice if Breathitt County could have rolled that double play. Let's hope it don't come back to bite him. Combs sets, delivers, pitch upstairs, taking ball one.
We was talking about Combs having a 5.11 batting average. Drake here has 4.81. That's
pretty good.
Pretty good, too, yeah. Pretty good.
And the 1-0, a big swing and miss for strike one, count even at a ball and a strike. And if going back to last year, Wolfe County, Estill County, first-round game here at Wolfe County, it was a run in the first inning that was the difference of that ball game, a 1-0 win for Wolfe County. And like I said, they scored it in the first inning against the Engineers last year. So Estill County knows how important it is to score an early run. Breathitt County trying to keep them off the board as the 1-1 goes up and away for ball two. 2 balls and a strike. So 2-1 count, 1 out, 1 on for the Engineers. Scoreless, bottom of the first. Combs with the sign, sets, delivers. There's a line drive that gets its way into right field as Ellis will pick it up, keep the runners at first and second. So both teams so far a couple of hits. 2 on. Breathitt County couldn't get a runner in. Estill County has it going right now with runners at first and second and 1 out.
He goes back down on me.
There we go. As Powell at the plate now for Estill County. Combs delivers. First pitch. Called strike. Again, a double play ground ball would be perfect for the Bobcats right here. You just don't want to let Estill County get on the board first. If you can prevent it. There's a pop foul out of play, first base side for strike 2, and it's quickly an 0-2 count. We got Coach Couts doing double duty for us, doing the color and the camera. Here's the 0-2. Upstairs. Oh, it hit him.
He's the catcher, right?
More, yes.
Yes.
Hold on. That was Powell. No, Powell's the third baseman. I'm sorry. So the base is loaded for Conley. And 0-2 hit by pitch. That's a tough one. So 1 out still. And the first pitch taken for strike 1. The 0-1 goes low and away. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 count. 1 out. Bases loaded for Estill County. Scoreless bottom of the first.
Oh, man.
And a big swing and miss here for strike 2.
Up around the neck pitch.
As Conley stepped out, now back into the box. Combs sets. Breathitt County with corner infielders in. And the 1-2 inside. I think he's actually trying to talk to the umpire, saying it hit him. Umpire says no. And that's ball 2. 2-2 count. I don't know if you saw the video of the minor league game where the player got hit by a pitch and the umpire thought it was a foul ball. Here's a break-even pitch. Ooh, that one almost broke across the plate, but it's ball 3, full count. Don't want to walk or run in. You want to make them earn it if they score. Full count.
Can't get a double play that way.
No. Here comes the payoff pitch. Swing and miss for strike 3. That's a big out here in the bottom of the first. That's out number 2. Keeps the bases loaded. Brings Rader to the plate for Estill County. As I cleared the...
Yeah, the outfield's is shifting to their left. They got a lefty batting.
So 2 outs, and that's Rader at the plate for Estill County. First pitch, a ground ball to third that goes foul for strike 1. Spencer was right there to make the play and get the out. Oh, 1 count. Combs will set the pitch. Chopper towards the middle. Hudson will field and race to second base. Gets the out. Breathitt County gets out of the jam without allowing a run. And we go to the top half of inning number 2. Due up for the Bobcats. 6, 7, 8 in the lineup. That's Moore, Fugit, and Spencer. We will be back in 1 minute. Back in 1. This is WJSN Sports. Jiffy Mart is located on Highway 15 South in Jackson. Not only do they have fuel for your cars, but they also have kerosene for your heaters. Plus, they have a full line of groceries. There's a fresh cooked deli and a great meat department. Open Monday through Saturday, 6 a.m. to 10 p.m., Sunday, 7 a.m. till 10 p.m. You'll love this place. That's Jiffy Mart. Check them out.
Looking for a good quality automobile? Then come on down to Banks Auto Sales in Campton, Kentucky. We have a lot of good deals on trucks, cars, SUVs, and vans. Our wonderful staff would love to assist you in finding your next vehicle. We have what you need, and if we don't, we'll find it. We're located on Highway 15 in Campton. Stop in today or give us a call at 606-668-6992.
We go to the top half of inning number 2. Still scoreless. Both teams. No runs on 2 hits, no errors in their halves of the first. Breathitt County stranded a couple of runners in the top half, and Estill County stranded the bases loaded in the bottom half of the first inning. So 6, 7, 8 due to the plate for Breathitt County. That is Moore, Fugit, and Wyatt Spencer, as the Bobcats will look to take the lead first as we go to the top half of the second inning, still scoreless. And, honestly, Coach, the rain holds off, weather's good. You're looking mid-70s at the moment. A little slight breeze.
Sun's covered, so.
Well, you thankfully were able to bring your canopy tent for us. I forgot mine.
I was just thinking the fielders and the batters and everybody. I'm sure the players.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Like this partly cloudy sky.
Well, and with the turf, playing on turf, mid-70s is perfect because the turf will add about 10 or 15 degrees playing surface temperature. As Moore digs in for the Bobcats here to start the top half of the second, Drake will wind and deliver the first pitch. Taken for strike 1.
He's been a solid catcher this year, hasn't he? Throwing a lot of kids out.
And a good pitcher, too, for Breathitt County.
Bat's solid. Just a freshman.
And Breathitt County, I know they got a couple of seniors that are starters for him, and it would be a big loss as the 0-1 a swing and miss for strike 2. But the Bobcats, overall, a really young team.
Yes.
We've talked about Wolfe County and their 8 seniors, and Breathitt County only 2 seniors on their side. Jackson City, no seniors. And the 0-2 swing and miss for strike 3. 1 up, 1 down for the Bobcats here in the top half of the second. That'll bring the center fielder Fugit to the plate. We saw him with a couple of dandy throws in the district championship game, including gunning a player out at the plate from center field. And actually the one that scored on the other throw didn't score by much.
No.
As first pitch to Fugit, taken for ball 1.
And if he gets just a decent hit, he just about runs it out every time. He's just so fast.
Here comes the 1-0. Gonna foul it off. First base side out of play for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 count. Base is empty. 1 out. Here comes Drake's 1-1. Swing and miss for strike 2. Breaking ball got him chasing. And I know I say got him chase. I don't mean he got him out. I mean got him to chase.
Right.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He was leaning towards the pitcher's man and everything when he swung at that.
Drake delivers as Fugit will punch this one on a soft line drive up the middle. The shortstop Holloway goes over. He'll make the catch for out number 2. So a couple of batters for the Bobcats and a couple of outs. Base is empty as Wyatt Spencer to the plate now. Drake delivers the first pitch. Low for ball 1. So far, Drake, 26 pitches, 18 for strikes. So he's just across the 2-to-1 strike-to-ball ratio as the 1-0. That one's across for strike 1, 1 ball, 1 strike. And that's whether you're worried about pitches or not. You still want to throw 2-to-1 strikes to balls ratio. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball right back up to Drake. It bounces off of him to shortstop fields. The throw to first, not in time. That's going to be an infield single. Breathitt County gets a runner aboard here in the top of the second with 2 outs, and that'll bring Ellis, the number 9 hitter in the lineup, to the plate for Breathitt County. He's the right fielder for the Bobcats. 2 outs, 1 on. See if Breathitt County can get something going here in the top half of the second. Scoreless thus far. Both teams had hits in their first inning. Both teams stranded runners. As Drake sets, delivers. Taken for ball 1.
Ellis is batting .263 on the season.
He's been kind of a spark at the bottom half of that lineup for the Bobcats in games we've done this year. We've seen him get on, even with 2 outs, as they throw over to first, and back in time is Spencer. We've seen him get a hit in the top of the lineup, move him around, and score him. As Drake sets, here comes the 1-0. Fouled straight back to the screen for strike 1, 1 ball, 1 strike. Drake checks the runner over at first. Ready's the 1-1. Delivers. Taken for strike 2. They throw down to first. Runner back in time. And it's a 1-2 count at the plate. Now, the one thing that hit for Spencer does, even if Ellis gets out and doesn't get on, that leaves the top of the lineup to the plate to start to third. So, but it'd be just as well if Ellis could get a hit here. 1-2 pitch. Nope. Upstairs, ball 2, runs it even. Here comes the break-even pitch. Line foul, first base side, still 2-2. With the first baseman holding the runner on, hitting it down the line. Sometimes a little harder to get it by them unless they take a step in when they come off the bag. But as a hitter going the opposite way, never a bad idea in my opinion. We do the break-even pitch once more as Drake delivers. Upstairs, ball 3, runs it full.
He's talking about going away. Seemed like the Class A game against Breathitt and Wolf. They went away a lot
Wolf
of times.
did, yes. Absolutely they did. So full count. That'll put Wyatt Spencer, the runner at first, in motion on the pitch. Here comes the payoff. Popped up, foul. Does it get out of play? First base side, and it does, just barely. Still 3 balls, 2 strikes, full count, 2 outs. Runner at first for the Bobcats. I'm sorry I didn't have that on that graphic. I do now. If you're watching on YouTube, we want to invite everybody to check out our YouTube live channel presented by Citizens Bank and Trust Company of Jackson. Go to YouTube however you access it. Smart device, website, however. Once you're there, Type in WJSN 97.3 in the search bar. Will be the first result that comes up as they throw over to first. Spencer back in time. And while you're on the channel, like the broadcast, subscribe. That way you get notification anytime we go live. It's the WJSN YouTube Live channel presented by Citizens Bank and Trust Company of Jackson. Drake for Estill County sets the payoff pitch once more. Fouled off again. First base side by Ellison. Out of play over towards the bullpen. I say out of play. It looked like it went in the bullpen, but it'll land safely nonetheless. So we'll do payoff once more. Drake sets. Goes to the plate. Fouled off. No, that's actually hitting the right field. But there to make the catch is Snarf. We're out. Number 3, we go to the bottom half of the second inning. Still scoreless. Due up for Estill County. 7-8-9 the lineup. Griggs, Waddell, and Holloway. We will be back in 1 minute. Back in 1. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Jim Baker Auto Parts is located behind Goodyear and BP on Highway 15 South in Jackson. There's parking for all vehicles, including 4-wheelers. They carry paint and the store is packed with parts. Also, if a part needs to be ordered, they can do that as well. Jim and Eugene Baker offer great service and are proud to support all local athletes. Come check out Jim Baker Auto Parts and their House of Knowledge.
We go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Still scoreless. Due up for Estill County. 7-8-9 the lineup. That's Griggs, Waddell, and Holloway. As so far, no runs, 3 hits, no errors, 3 stranded for Breathitt County. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, 3 stranded for Estill County as we go to the bottom half of the second inning. Still scoreless. And see if the Bobcats can keep Estill County off the board once more. And we talked about how important it is for these, and especially in postseason games, to get an early lead. And neither team has done it yet. So Griggs to the plate.
Griggs is batting .296 with 20 strikeouts.
As Combs from the windup delivers. First pitch, grounded to third. Spencer fields it, throw to first in time for out number 1. Good stretch at first by Hudson.
He got down on that one.
He did.
He just sit down. I wonder if he stretched himself a little bit now.
1 pitch, 1 out.
Nice to be young.
Amen.
They'd have to come and get an ambulance to get me out of that.
I'd still be there. Yeah, I'm with you. So Waddell at the plate now for Estill County. 1 out, base is empty as Combs delivers the first pitch.
Yes.
Taken for a strike.
He's done a lot of strikes on the first pitch.
The 0-1 taken for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 fouled straight back and out of play for strike 2. Make it 1 ball, 2 strikes. One-two pitch popped up, foul, third base side, but out of play. Still 1-2. We talked about Drake's pitch count in the first inning, or actually in the top half of the second. So far, Combs, 25 pitches, 17 strikes. And as I say that, the 1-2 delivered for ball 2-2, but Combs right there on the 2-to-1 strike-to-ball ratio as well. Here comes the break even. Swing and miss for strike 3, out number 2 here in the second for Estill County. That'll bring Holloway to the plate. And first pitch taken for ball 1.
So much for the first pitch being a strike.
Yeah. Here's the 1-0. Fouled out a play for strike 1. 1-1 to count. Again, Combs has done really well getting ahead of the batters early in the count. He might not have done it with this at bat, but counts even at 1-1. 2 outs, bases empty.
He hasn't spent a lot of time with any of the batters.
1-1. Swing and miss for strike 2. He works quickly.
Yes.
As he's already winding the 1-2 pitch. Going to be fouled off. Out of play. First base side. Still 1-2 count. Here comes the 1-2. Outside for ball 2. Runs it even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs. Bases empty here in the bottom of the second. Top of the lineup in the on-deck circle for Estill County as the break-even pitch from Combs lifted into left center field. Breathitt County going on, and that'll be Adam Spencer making a nice catch in the left center field for out number 3. As we go to the top half of the third inning, we are still scoreless and due up for the Bobcats. Top of the lineup, 1, 2, 3. Hudson, Combs, and Howards. That's Blake Hudson as we will be back in 1 minute. Back in 1. This is WJSN Sport.
Dairy Queen on Highway 15 in Campton is a proud supporter of youth sports. They want you to know they have the best drive-through service with friendly faces and quick drive-through times. You can come get breakfast, lunch, or dinner and finish off with one of our sweet treats. We have many to choose from. Come dine in or carry out at Dairy Queen in Campton or give us a call at 606-668-6363.
Hi, everybody. This is John Budd. I want you all to know that the Opportunity Store next to the post office in Jackson on Highway 15 has never had so many neat things to buy for low prices. A lot of them are new. The selection's never been greater. Clothes, shoes, whatnots, dishes, furniture. I mean, all types of things I can't begin to tell you. The hours are Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, Saturday, 9 to 4. That's the Opportunity Store next to the post office. I promise you, stop in. You'll say John was right. Thank you for listening. Don't forget, God is good all the time.
As due up for the Bobcats here in the top of the third. They roll it to the top of the lineup. 1, 2, 3. That's Blake Hudson, Combs, and Howard. As the winner of this game will get the Hazard Bulldogs in semifinal number 2. Wolf County's advanced to their semifinal. See who they take on. As we are scoreless going to the top of the third. So far, both teams, no runs. Breathitt County, 3 hits. They've stranded 3. Estill County, 2 hits, and they've stranded 3 as well. Neither team has committed the error to this point. As Hudson at the plate, he grounded out to second to start the first. Let's see if he can get something going here to start the third for the Bobcats. As Drake, 37 pitches so far, winds the first pitch to Hudson with this at bat, taken for ball 1. Drake has his sign. Here comes the 1-0. Inside for ball 2. Hitters count here.
Blake bats 227. He's had about 4 doubles. I'd like to see him slap one here and get a double. Be standing on second.
It'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Here comes the 2-0. Lifted into right center field. 3 Estill County Engineers converge on the play, and it'll be Moore, the center fielder, making the catch for out number 1. That was almost in no man's land there. And had that not had as much, had it just a little bit less of an arc, it probably would have been a hit. As it is, 1 up, 1 down for Breathitt County, as that'll bring Combs to the plate for the Bobcats. Had an infield single in his first at bat. Here comes Drake's first pitch. Taking low for ball 1. And the thing is, if you're Breathitt County, you want to make Drake work.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, at the very least.
Full count on everything.
Here comes the 1-0. Hit down the line, left field side, but foul. Just foul for strike 1. It's a good idea. You get it right down either line, just over top of the infielder's head, drop it down in the outfield right on that baseline. Probably extra bases either way you go. Here's the 1-1. Low and away, ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. Lifted into left field. That ball hit well. Is it going foul? Fair home run, Breathitt County. Aiden Combs puts the Bobcats on the board first, and Breathitt County leads it 1-0.
You had just mentioned that.
There you go. Yeah, we talked about he hit it in left field against Wolf County last year here at this facility, and I know you saw, if you're watching YouTube, you saw a little bit of a tent pole in the way there, but that's okay. We got to protect the equipment. Ball got just down the line, just inside that fair pole or foul pole, whatever you want to call it. As Sebastian Howard at the plate for Breathitt County. At the plate now, Bobcats leading 1-0. 1 out, bases empty. He'll take the first pitch for a called strike.
And they needed that. Man, that fell 2 foot short of the plate. They're definitely not giving him nothing. I'd like to see him just reach out and tag one over the scores table.
Swing and miss. Is that 1-2 or 2-1? I think it's 1-2.
Yeah, 2 strike.
Here comes the pitch from Drake. Strike 3, swing and miss. That's out number 2. Brings Jaden Hudson to the plate with bases empty and 2 outs. He singled down the right field line, got it just past the first baseman on a hot shot. Back in the first inning, was one of the 2 runners the Bobcats stranded in that inning, as comes up here with nobody on. 2 down. Breathitt County with a 1-0 lead. He'll take the first pitch off the turf for ball 1. Hudson, one of those hitters that really likes to go the other way a lot. He'll just smack it that way as the 1-0 outside for ball 2. 2-0 count. Here comes the 2-0 from Drake. Fouled off. Back out of play for strike 1. And one thing I'll say about Jaden Hudson, Coach, he doesn't really swing hard. He just
places it, doesn't
he? He swings on a line. He tries to get the barrel of the bat on the ball. As the 2-1 pitch here, fouled straight back. Count even at 2-2.
And he's apt to be anywhere and play any position on the field.
Yeah, we've seen him all through the outfield. Seen him at first, pitch. Haven't seen him catch yet, but
right field, left field.
Get him a left-handed catcher's mitt, he probably would. Here comes the break-even pitch.
Come on.
Outside, ball 3.
They really haven't given him this that bat right here isn't really much to hit.
They've not. Drake winds the payoff. Delivers. There's a fly ball in the center field. And Moore will make the catch for out number 3. Breathitt County scores a run, though, on the home run by Aiden Combs. They lead it 1-0 as we go to the bottom half of the third. Due up for Estill County. Top of the lineup, 1, 2, 3, Friend, Moore, and Drake. We will be back in 1 minute. Back in 1, this is WJSN Sports.
Showtime is the place to eat. Pizzas, appetizers, sandwiches, french fries, great desserts, meals like chicken strips, baked spaghetti, and over 100 items on their menu. Open Monday through Friday. Also, while you're in Showtime, check out Jaden Cates Coffee Shop. In addition to coffee, drinks, they have donuts, gourmet sodas, boba lemonades, and so much more. For lunch, they offer loaded taters, tacos, nachos, rice bowls, and quesadillas. Stop by Showtime and tell them God is good. Showtime.
At your time of need, call Jason at Deaton Funeral Home, 606-666-2413, and let him help you. Jason and his staff are very caring and will do everything in their power to ease the burden of what you're going through. Deaton Funeral Home is located off of Quicksand Road at 15 Deaton Lane. Call Deaton Funeral Home and talk to them about any questions you may have in your time of need. 606-666-2413.
We go to the bottom half of inning number 3. Breathitt County with a 1-0 lead over the Estill County Engineers. Due up for Estill County here in the bottom of the third. 1, 2, 3 in the lineup. Friend, Moore, and Drake. Aiden Combs, the pitcher for the Bobcats. Got Breathitt County on the board with a solo shot in the top half of the third. Got it over the left field fence just inside the fair pole. As helping out his own cause there, Coach. So far, Breathitt County, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors, 3 stranded. Estill County, no runs, 2 hits, no errors, 3 stranded to this point. Let's see if Breathitt County can have a quick inning here in the bottom of the third. Get back to the plate in the top of the fourth. Friend singled to center field back in inning number 1 as the first pitch from Combs here. Taken for a strike. Here's the 0-1. Chopped foul, third base side for strike 2, and Combs, there you go, Coach. Getting ahead in the count. No balls, 2 strikes, quickly.
Yes, and they can give him a little bit of garbage next 2 pitches, see what he does with it.
Here comes the 0-2. And lined into right center field as that ball will get to the fence for extra bases. Friend rounds first, heads to second, and that'll be as far as he goes. They don't want to test that arm.
Wow.
As leadoff double for Friend and the tying run in scoring position for Estill County on an 0-2 count as well. Good job of hitting by Friend for the Engineers.
He bats like, what, 355 or something like that? Yeah.
So the center fielder Moore to the plate. Let's see if Breathitt County can force Estill County to strand that runner out at second. Moore grounded into a fielder's choice in the first inning. He hit it right back to Combs. Breathitt County got the out at second but could not roll over the double play. Here's the first pitch as Moore squared the bunt, takes it up and in for ball 1. And Tatum Moore behind the plate for Breathitt County, able to keep that from getting past him.
Brendan Moore, I think, leads them in steals with like 17 and 20, so.
There's a bunt
fast.
Foul, first base side for strike 1, 1-1 count. Hudson creeping down that line on that pitch, and I'd say he'll do it again from the first base side. 1-1 count. Nobody out. Runner at second for Estill County. As Moore trying to have a productive out and advance the runner. Combs sets for the Bobcats. Delivers the 1-1 upstairs. Ball 2. Two 1 count. Combs sets from the stretch. Kicks to the plate.
There it is.
Ground ball to third. Foul went off of Moore in the batter's box for strike 2.
My goodness.
Runner was going, and I'm sitting there thinking that ball's going right at third. That would be a catch and tag. Now, it puts pressure on the fielder to try to get the tag properly, but still. That's one where if I'm at second, I let the third baseman make the throw, and then I take off. Because you got 2 long throws to get it back to third to get you out.
Right.
2-2 count at the plate. Nobody out. Friends still at second for Estill County after the leadoff double. Combs with the break-even pitch. A swing and miss for strike 3. Big out here in the bottom of the third. And that'll bring the pitcher Drake to the plate. He'd love to help out his own cause, as Combs did in the top half of the inning.
He got a nice shot a while ago, didn't he?
Yeah, he singled the right field in the first. Combs sets and delivers. First pitch, low and away, ball 1.
Batting like 481, there's not many times he gets out. I mean, he's half times a hit, so.
Here comes the 1-0. Fouled off, first base side for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Remind everybody we have a game later this evening, 7 o'clock start. Jenkins, Breathitt County, and girls softball 14th region action as the 1-1 pitch hits him and puts runners at first and second. Now, is that the worst thing that could happen? No. It does bring Powell to the plate. He was hit by a pitch in the first. Runners at first and second. Now, what that does do, though, is set up a potential double play and a force out at third. But keep an eye out. Make sure Estill doesn't try to pull off a double steal. I don't know if I've ever, Drake at first took his lead off the bag straight back. I don't know if I've ever seen a runner do that at first base. You see it at second a lot and third as the first pitch to Powell, fouled out of play, first base side for strike 1. 1 out, 2 on, runners at first and second for Estill County. We'll get that YouTube graphic updated. We got it. 0-1 count. Yeah, Coach, you see Drake over at first. He walks straight back off the first base bag, taking that lead. I know he's wanting to get behind the defender, but as the 0-1, taking low for ball 1, 1 ball, 1 strike. You know, you see a lot of teams. I don't really see a lot. You see some teams with runners at first and second, they'll throw at the runner at first, trying to catch him off guard.
After take off.
Yeah. Here comes the 1-1.
Yes.
Low.
No,
he called strike.
Yeah.
We're far enough away we don't really get to hear the call, but I'm watching the right hand for the umpire. This umpire only raises his right hand when it's a strike. Here comes the 1-2. Combs comes off the mound, fields the chopper to the left side of the infield, gets the lead runner at third.
Nice.
That's a big out. That's twice Combs has made a good defensive play to get a lead runner.
He didn't even hesitate, did he? He just got it. And
well, his momentum was going that way anyway.
Yeah.
It would have been a hard throw to get the runner at first.
And White was standing on. He was getting the third to cover hit, so that was good. Great minds think alike.
So runners still at first and second. Now 2 outs. As Conley to the plate, he struck out in the first inning. Man, that would be a nice big out for the Bobcats if they could get it here.
They got the third one out with bases loaded a while ago, first inning, so we definitely need happen again.
First pitch, Conley fouls it back out of play for strike 1. So it's an 0-1 count. Combs sets. He'll check the runners, delivers. Popped foul behind the plate, out of play for strike 2. And, you know, as an outfielder, you see that ball go straight up like that. And it was watching Adam Spencer over here make a break towards the ball, and it went behind the plate. It looks like it's coming this way. I mean, just the way it looks. and I'd rather break that way and it not be that direction as opposed to
drop in front of you.
Opposite way, yeah. Here's the 0-2, upstairs, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Get this one, guys.
1-2 pitch.
Yes.
Swing and miss for strike 3. That'll do it. Estill County got a leadoff double, but they strand 2. We go to the top of the 4th. 1-0. Breathitt County leads it. Due up for the Bobcats. 5, 6, 7. That's Bird, Moore, and Fugit. We will be back in 1 minute. Back in 1. This is WJSN Sports.
Showtime is the place to eat. Pizzas, appetizers, sandwiches, french fries, great desserts, meals like chicken strips, baked spaghetti, and over 100 items on their menu. Open Monday through Friday. Also, while you're in Showtime, check out Jaden Cates Coffee Shop. In addition to coffee, drinks, they have donuts, gourmet sodas, boba lemonades, and so much more. For lunch, they offer loaded taters, tacos, nachos, rice bowls, and quesadillas. Stop by Showtime and tell them God is good.
At your time of need, call Jason at Deaton Funeral Home, 606-666-2413, and let him help you. Jason and his staff are very caring and will do everything in their power to ease the burden of what you're going through. Deaton Funeral Home is located off of Quicksand Road at 15 Deaton Lane. Call Deaton Funeral Home and talk to them about any questions you may have in your time of need. 606-666-2413.
You go to the top half of inning number 4. Breathitt County leading Estill County 1-0. Due up for the Bobcats this half inning. 5, 6, 7 in the lineup. That is Bird, Moore, and Fugit. As Breathitt County 1 run on 4 hits to this point. No errors, 3 stranded. Estill County no runs, 3 hits, no errors, 5 stranded for the Engineers thus far. And so the way Estill County's hitting the ball, Coach, and talking to Coach John Couts to my right, who's running the camera and doing color for us today, I'm going to say this. The way Estill County's hitting the ball today, I think Breathitt County's going to need more than 1 run to win this.
Yes, me too.
Of course, Breathitt County, Combs has pitched very well. He's pitched around the hits for Estill County. He's had a couple of really good defensive plays, and then the big hit, the home run by Aiden Combs as well. As Bird digs in, flied out to center field in the first. He'll take the first pitch here low for ball 1.
Yeah, Kobe's batting 308, so I wish he'd get a good hard lick. Because on this turf, it'll sail or
yeah, it goes
go
quick.
fast, yes.
Here's the 1-0, swing and miss for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
He swung at that like he's going to hit our tent. Gosh, Kobe.
Drake so far now 56 pitches as he winds the 1-1 here.
Yes.
Bird will line that right field side. Is it fair? It is, and it will bounce off the fence. The right fielder slips and falls, and Bird with a leadoff double for the Bobcats.
As you pull his breeches up, son, he's fired up.
How about
he
that?
He rocked that ball. He must have heard me decide, I'm going to hit their fence, hit their tent. We just go to the right side. Thank you, Kobe.
All right, so Estill County had a leadoff double in the 3rd. They stranded their runners. Let's see what Breathitt County can do here. Is Tatum Moore to the plate, the freshman catcher for the Bobcats.
He's due a good lick. Pow.
At the very least, if I'm Breathitt County, I'd like to hit it to the right side of the field. Ground ball, fly ball, whatever, gives you a better chance to advance the runner from 2nd to 3rd. You want to get a productive out. And here's Moore squaring the butt. Pulls back, takes ball 1. But here's the thing. Sometimes you square the bunt just to see what the defense is going to run. Look like Estill County going to hold the 3rd baseman back, bring in the 1st, rotate the 2nd baseman to 1st. And if that's the case, bunt at the 3rd. Make the pitcher have to come off and field that. Moore's got good speed. Beat that down the line if you lay the bunt down.
Now,
squares, pulls back, takes strike 1.
If it works that way and they bunt down 3rd baseline, 3rd baseman throws it to 1st, does Kobe take off or inch off a little bit and then take off and go to 3rd?
You take off on the bunt.
Okay.
Because it would be, unless it's popped up or is just hit really super fast. I mean, you don't want to go on contact. You want to make sure it gets down. But, yeah, you kind of go
Okay,
as the
that was my
1-1
next-
here, taken for ball 2.
My next thing was he go on the throw or just go right off the tip on the touch of the
A
bunt,
hard hit
so-
ground ball, maybe you go on the throw, but a bunt, depending on how hard it's hit. I mean,
Basically, the third baseman's got to go toward
yeah,
the field.
especially got to go get it. Yeah, exactly. Then nobody's at third.
Right. That was my thought.
Here comes the 2-1. Upstairs ball 3.
It's got to come to him now or walk him. That'd be nice. Him get on first and
Yeah, you got the center fielder Fugit in the on-deck circle.
and he's another one seems to place the ball. He just
And
taps
can,
it all
well,
over the
and
field.
he can lay a good bunt down and beat it out, too.
Yes.
Here's the 3-1.
Yes.
That was a cross for strike.
I thought it was.
Runs it full. As the clouds get a little bit darker here at Wolfe County High School baseball field. Drake sets, gets ready for the payoff pitch. Kicks to the plate. There's a line drive in the left field. One hopper to Conley, who fields it, gets it in quickly. Runners at the corners for the Bobcats with nobody out.
Kobe went on the crack of the bat, I think.
Well, he could tell it wasn't going to be caught.
Yeah. Yeah, he had a bird's eye view of it from there.
So with this, see if Breathitt County can manufacture a run. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. And Estill County going to talk it over on the mound. So, Coach, do you try to lay down another bunt?
With Fugit,
Yes.
I'm telling you,
I'm going to tell you the advantages to this. So with a runner at third, Estill County is going to be really watching the runner going home.
they don't want to go home.
You've got good speed at the plate. If they hesitate,
Very little
you
bit.
keep your runner at third and potentially load the bases. More decent to good speed at first as well. And then,
And you got Ellis up next. Or, Ellis, right?
yeah, Ellis in
Yeah.
the on-deck circle.
Yeah.
So that would be one that you could actually get maybe a suicide down on. But Ellis is one that can actually get you a fly ball in the center field, that
Send
kind of
him
thing,
home.
and maybe get a sack fly or whatever, get the
Right.
RBI in. And after that, you've got nobody out right now.
Yeah.
You're going to roll up to the top of the lineup unless Estill County can roll a double play.
Well, now, Hudson, the third base coach, went down and had a little talk with Fugit, so I'm sure they've got something up their sleeve. Because Kobe could mess around a little bit at third and make them, if they hesitate, like I said, early a little bit, Fugit's on.
All right, so see if they send the runner at first as Drake sets. Estill County could have something in play here, too. And the first pitch to Fugit is upstairs, ball 1. He didn't square on the first pitch.
I thought that was going to hit him. I said, well, I hate to see a little fellow get hit, but it wouldn't be a bad deal, just boss off the first.
Yeah. As long as it don't hurt, right?
Yes. Got to give as soon as it hits you.
Runner didn't act like he was moving on that pitch. They throw over to first. Moore is out. They got him.
Oh, man. Hesitated for a second.
You always got to be careful of a pickoff attempt.
Well, and Drake has thrown it over probably 5 times. He threw it on probably 5 times this game.
He
so
even
he's-
lobbed one over with Combs at first.
Yeah. So he's going to throw it over there. You just can't lose.
So now 1 out. Runner still at third for the Bobcats. Changes the situation a little bit as Fugit fouls off the 1-0 for strike 1. And I would agree. I still may lay one down because even if you just use the runner at third as a decoy, get another runner on. 1-1 count. Drake sets, delivers. Swing and miss for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And with Bunny, you've got a little more time to watch get your eye on the pitch, and then you can chase it because you're really not swinging. Probably got more out to get a contact.
Yeah. Here comes the 1-2 as Estill County brings the infield in a little bit, and Fugit's going to get just a piece of it. And I'll say this, when you bring that infield in like that, hard hit ground ball gets through a lot quicker.
Yeah.
A lot
It hits
easier.
at you more quicker than a second then.
I don't know if I'm at a point. I know it's top of the 4th, 1 out, runner at third. You're already down 1-0. Talking about Estill County, Breathitt with the lead. I don't know if I'm at a point where I'm bringing the entire. I might bring the corners in, but
He's bringing the whole 4.
everybody in.
Yeah, they're every one.
Well in on what would be the grass on a natural surface. There's another foul ball by Fugit. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Man, if he just got a little bit of a blooper, it'd be some trouble
Well,
for
we
him.
saw, was it against Paintsville? And I don't remember which batter for Breathitt County it was. Might have been Fugit. Just blooped one right over top of the shortstop and barely got into the outfield grass, but it scored a run. Here comes the 1-2. In the dirt, on the way. Good stop behind the plate by Waddell. Evens it up at 2 balls, 2 strikes. I call that Waddell. Some people call it Waddle. I'm not sure of the correct pronunciation there. But I'll stick with Waddell. Drake sets. Now goes with the break even to the plate. Fugit lifts this in the right field. Going over, making the catch is Snar. Bird now takes off. The throw will not be in time, and Breathitt County scores.
Man, he hesitated a long time.
And I think he did that to draw him asleep. I want to say that was planned.
We'll take that as a plan, but man, because the kid, when he caught it, he didn't quickly, you'd think he just would draw back and throw it, which is what he should have done. But I guess he thought with Bird not leaving, he's not going to. But I don't know if Hudson was holding him or what.
So 2 outs, 2-0 Breathitt County leads now, and they roll it to the I started to say they roll it to the top of the lineup, but actually it's Spencer at the plate for Breathitt County. Wyatt Spencer, who singled, infield single back in the 2nd inning, takes the first pitch here for strike 1. Sometimes delayed steals work better than a regular steal, and I think that was the situation there as the 0-1, a swing and miss for strike 2. Had he went on the initial catch, then the right fielder probably comes up with a better throw, but where he hesitated, kind of
didn't have his feet set.
Got him sleeping a little bit as the 0-2 goes upstairs, ball 1 ball, 2 strikes. I think the throw didn't come in as sharp, and he got the run across. 2-0 Bobcats as Drake winds the 1-2 pitch to Wyatt Spencer. Got just enough of it to keep the at-bat going. Drake winds the 1-2. There's a line drive into left center field as Spencer rounds first. He doesn't stop there, goes to second, a 2-out double for the Bobcats, and they have 7 hits, a couple of runs, and a runner in scoring position with 2 outs here in the 4th. It'll bring Cage Ellis to the plate. He's flied out to right field in the 2nd inning. Watching to see if Breathitt County maybe brings in a pinch runner. They're going to say maybe not that time of the game yet. I get that with 2 outs. So Ellis digs in. Drake from the stretch with a runner out at second after the double by Spencer.
On Cage.
First pitch swinging, grab ball back up the middle. Hit the pitcher, goes to short. He slides in. Oh, they called him out. And that'll end the top of the 4th. Breathitt County strands a runner, but they do score 1. They lead it 2-0 going to the bottom half of the 4th. 2 up for Estill County, 6, 7, 8. Rader, Griggs, Waddell. We will be back in 1 minute, back in 1. This is WJSN Sport.
You have someone you'd like to send flowers to? People love to receive flowers. Call Jackson Flowers, 666-4409. Jackson Flowers, 666-4409. Located on South Main in Jackson, which is right down from Wendy's, a few spots there. They have a lot of things inside to look at for gifts also, and they will give you beautiful flowers to send out at competitive prices. And they have a wonderful staff in there, so it's good to have people like this around when you need flowers or some other things. Jackson Flowers, 666-4409. You'll be glad you did.
To the bottom of the 4th we go. Breathitt County leads it 2-0 over Estill County. Engineers have 6, 7, 8 coming to the plate. That is Rader, Griggs, Waddell. So far for the Bobcats, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors, 4 stranded. And for Estill County, no runs, 3 hits, no errors, 5 stranded. Breathitt County has plated runs in each of the 3rd and 4th innings so far, and a play to end the top of the 4th there. We maybe from our vantage point, we'll say, and I'm going to say not just from where we're sitting, from our vantage point with who we're broadcasting for, it looked safe at first. They called him out. If had that been safe, Breathitt County would have had Combs coming to the plate with runners at the corners. Yeah, 2 outs, but runners at the corners, and that would have been huge.
Yeah, I'm sort of right in line with first and second base, and I thought he was on his chest time he got tagged.
Yeah, I didn't think it was as close as the umpire did, apparently. But
no.
That's okay. They don't pay us to umpire. It's probably a good thing.
I don't know, man. They get well over $100 a game.
As Rader at the plate, he'll take the first pitch low for ball 1. Remind everybody about game number 2 on WJSN tonight as Combs winds the 1-0. Taken inside corner for strike 1, 1 ball, 1 strike. 7 o'clock scheduled start. Breathitt County Jenkins and softball action, 14th region game. Here's a ground ball foul, first base side for strike 2.
Rader was batting .333 on the season with about 13 RBIs, 3 triples.
Combs winds the 1-2 pitch to Rader. Upstairs, ball 2, count even. Combs, 56 pitches, 37 strikes. Again, right at that 2-to-1 strike-to-ball ratio as he winds the break even here. Ground ball up the middle. Howard Fields throws the first in time for out number 1. So 1 up, 1 down for Estill County here in the 4th. It brings Griggs to the plate. He grounded out to 3rd in the 2nd. Base is empty, 1 out. First pitch from Combs. Fouled back out of play on a big swing by Griggs for strike 1. The 0-1 across for strike 2.
He's had a couple of them 0-2s today.
Here's the 0-2 pitch.
3.
Ball 1, outside. Yeah, of course, there was an 0-2 pitch that Friend doubled off of back in the bottom of the 3rd. A 1-2 pitch here. Ground ball to 3rd. Spencer Fields throws the first to 1 hopper. Dug out by Hudson for out number 2.
The turf allow for that hop to be a little truer and everything, done it.
Yeah, it does. When
if
I
I'd
played
been at Breathitt, it wouldn't have been as clean.
When I played first, I hated those 1 hoppers.
Yeah.
You never knew. Of course, when I played, we played with the dirt infield. You just never kind of knew some rocks there. You never knew how it was going to bounce. Waddell at the plate. Check swing on the first pitch. They say he did not. It's ball 1. He appealed to the third base umpire. He said no. Here comes the 1-0. Line drive right at the second baseman, Blake Hudson. He'll make the catch for out number 3. A 1-2-3 4th for Estill County. We go to the top of the 5th. Breathitt County has the top of the lineup to the plate. That's Blake Hudson, Aiden Combs, and Sebastian Howard. 1-2-3 coming up for Breathitt County. We will be back in 1 minute. Back in 1. This is WJSN Sports. Jiffy Mart is located on Highway 15 South in Jackson. Not only do they have fuel for your cars, but they also have kerosene for your heaters. Plus, they have a full line of groceries. There's a fresh cooked deli and a great meat department. Open Monday through Saturday, 6 a.m. to 10 p.m., Sunday, 7 a.m. till 10 p.m. You'll love this place. That's Jiffy Mart. Check them out.
Looking for a good quality automobile? Then come on down to Banks Auto Sales in Campton, Kentucky. We have a lot of good deals on trucks, cars, SUVs, and vans. Our wonderful staff would love to assist you in finding your next vehicle. We have what you need, and if we don't, we'll find it. We're located on Highway 15 in Campton. Stop in today or give us a call at 606-668-6992.
We go to the top half of the 5th inning. Breathitt County has the top of the lineup to the plate. That's Blake Hudson, Combs, and Howard, as the Bobcats have scored a run in the last 2 innings, 1 in the 3rd, 1 in the 4th. They lead it 2-0 as we go to the top of the 5th. 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors, 4 stranded for Breathitt County. No runs, 3 hits, no errors, 5 stranded for Estill County as we go to the top half of the 5th. Blake Hudson 0 for 2 so far, ground out to second and flied out to center in the 1st and 3rd innings as he'll look to get something started here for Breathitt County in the 5th. He'll be followed by Aiden Combs, who in his last at-bat had the solo shot home run down the line to left field that got the scoring started for Breathitt County in the 3rd. So Blake Hudson digs in. The first pitch from Drake as he winds and delivers. Outside for ball 1.
On Blake.
Comes the 1-0. Swing and miss for strike 1. One count as Drake winds and delivers. Line drive that gets into right field. Leadoff single for Breathitt County and Blake Hudson as the Bobcats look to get another run on the board here in the 5th. As Aiden Combs comes to the plate. Combs 2 for 2.
Mr. Reliable.
He's got an infield single back in the 1st. That was a hard hit ground ball that hit Drake and then went to shortstop, and Combs beat the throw. And then he homered to left in the 3rd.
Be nice to get another one of them.
Yeah,
4-0.
Yeah, I'll take a single, any kind of a hit, really. As Drake sets, delivers. First pitch thrown away, ball 1. Bash Howard in the on-deck circle for the Bobcats. He'll be looking for his first hit when he comes to the plate as Drake sets, kicks the 1-0 to Combs. Throwing away, ball 2. Hitters count here. You got a runner at first already, nobody out. You don't want to go 3-0 on Combs and put 2 on for Howard.
Would they intentionally walk Howard then?
I don't know. Of course, he's 0 for 2. I mean,
yeah.
Here's the 2-0. Combs squared the bunt. Pulls back. He called that a strike. Okay, strike 1.
That was worse than the second pitch.
2 balls and a strike. Maybe he said he left the bat out there long enough to be a swing. I don't know. Here comes the 2-1. Combs fouls this one off first base side, and it'll go out of play for strike 2. Count goes even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Drake sets the break-even pitch. There's a ground ball that gets into left field for his single. Combs reaches out, puts the bat on the ball, and it finds the outfield.
He just definitely Mr. Consistent today.
3 for 3. And Bash Howard to the plate with runners at first and second and nobody out. Of course, he's looking for his first hit. He struck out twice today. So to this point, Drake has had the upper hand. Let's see if
luck may have ran out.
Let's see if Bash can connect on one here. Drake sets. First pitch, Howard squares the bunt, pulls back, takes first pitch on the way, ball 1. Maybe you square just to get the engineers thinking that.
Right.
Drake sets. Here's the 1-0. Squares. Gets the bunt down. Right back at the pitcher. The throw to third. Not in time. Bases loaded.
Son, little Hudson can run when he wants to, can't he? He was scooting down through. I had a hard time to get my camera on him.
Oh, that was
ahead
good.
Of my camera. Yes. That was a really good bunt, too, not far off of the plate.
Absolutely.
That was, you'd think that big old boy that Howard bashed, that as hard as he swings, he definitely laid down a nice bunt.
So Jaden Hudson at the plate with the bases loaded, nobody out.
Everybody stay alert.
Yeah. Here comes the pitch from Drake. Hudson going to pop it foul out of play, third base side for strike one.
This would definitely be because
Get one in the outfield. Let's just see what happens.
great things could happen. Got out there.
Drake with the 0-1. Here's a fly ball, shallow left field.
Could be trouble,
Estill
though.
County going in as Conley will make the catch. And that's out number one. Just not deep enough. Happens sometimes. Had the right idea, though. As Colby Bird to the plate.
Sometimes it's hard enough just to hit the ball, and then you're trying to get into a certain spot.
Well,
even harder. But
you just try to hit it hard.
Right.
Which, if you hit it hard enough, it'll get to the depth you want it to be. But he just got under it just a little bit as Colby Bird to the plate. He doubled down the right field line back in the fourth, flied out to center field in the first, and either one of those would probably plate at least one run. Here in the fifth, 2-0 Breathitt County. They look to add more as Drake sets, now steps off, actually steps towards third. Got to be careful doing that, though. One of the best pickoff moves I ever saw came with the bases, with the runners at second or third anyway. Eddie Little acting like he's going from the windup instead of stepping back with his left foot. Stepped back with his right foot, brought his hands over his head like it was the windup, stepped straight at third and threw it. And the runner was going down the line. He thought, man, I've got this. As the first pitch to Bird, going to be fouled back for strike one.
Probably most fans in the stands thought it was going to.
That's one of the best pickoff moves I've ever seen, and man, it wasn't even close. The runner just stopped. Like, okay. I want to count here to Bird at the plate for Breathitt County. Bases loaded, one out. As Drake sets, he'll look around the bases, and then Estill County bringing the infield in. Breathitt County squares the bunt and pulls back. Does Bird for ball one.
We're doing a squeeze this time, I can tell.
Well, it would have to be with the bases loaded. I mean,
yeah,
you can't use the guy at third as a decoy on this one.
No, he's going for it. I can tell.
And you got to be careful you do that. You got to make sure you get it deep enough to keep the double play out of order. You got to hustle down that line. Here comes the 1-1.
There he goes. No, just kidding.
Strike two.
Shoot.
Big hole between third and short at the moment.
Yeah,
third baseman sticking close to the bag to hold the runner. Shortstop holding the runner out at second. Surprised he's doing it and not the second baseman.
With a right-handed batter.
Yeah, here comes the 1-2. Upstairs, ball two, count even. Yeah, right-handed batter, usually that's the second baseman's job, but I guess they're saying that Bird likes to go the other way more.
And
so
he does. I mean, he gets a lot.
But he can pull it too.
Come on, Kobe.
Get ready for the break even. Drake sets. Kicks to the plate. Swing and miss. That's a big out for Estill County. Leaves the bases loaded. Now two down, and Tatum Moore to the plate. He's looking for his first hit. No, I'm sorry. He singled the left in the fourth. Looking to atone for getting picked off at first in that fourth inning.
He's got a chip on the shoulder this at bat.
Yes. We'll take a wild pitch, hit by pitch, walk, anything right here. Bases loaded, two outs. Tatum Moore at the plate. Breathitt County a 2-0 lead here in the top of the fifth. They want to add more as Drake sets, goes to the plate. Outside ball one. Here comes the 1-0. Taken for strike one. Count even. 1 ball, 1 strike. I've got Drake for 95 pitches. They've made him work, Coach.
Yeah.
62 strikes, 33 out of the zone. Again, right at that 2-to-1 strike-to-ball ratio as he sets. Kicks the 1-1. Outside, ball 2. 2-1 count.
He sometimes reaches for outside pitches. I'd say if he scouted him, he's probably going to keep.
Well, he goes up with a closed stance.
Yeah.
And, with that stance, outside pitch, you can punch it the other way. Here comes the 2-1. Big cut there, and misses for strike 2. Now you got to shorten that swing, choke up on that bat a little bit.
Just trying to get a good solid
and just hit it.
Get Hudson in, make it 3.
Break-even pitch from Drake. Low, ball 3, bases loaded, full count, 2 outs. Runners will be going, so a hit could play the extra run. 2-0 Breathitt County. Top of the 5th. Here comes the payoff pitch. Swing and miss, strike 3. Breathitt County leads when stranded. Bases loaded. As we go to the bottom of the 5th, Breathitt County leads it 2-0. Due up for the Engineers, 9-1-2. Holloway, Friend, and more. We will be back in 1 minute. Back in 1. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Jim Baker Auto Parts is located behind Goodyear and BP on Highway 15 South in Jackson. There's parking for all vehicles, including 4-wheelers. They carry paint and the store is packed with parts. Also, if a part needs to be ordered, they can do that as well. Jim and Eugene Baker offer great service and are proud to support all local athletes. Come check out Jim Baker Auto Parts and their House of Knowledge.
Go to the bottom half of the 5th inning. Breathitt County leading 2-0. They stranded the bases loaded there in the top of the 5th. Let's hope that doesn't come back to haunt the Bobcats. 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors, 7 stranded so far for Breathitt County. No runs, 3 hits, no errors, 5 stranded so far for Estill County. And due up this half inning for the Engineers, it's 9-1-2. Holloway, Friend, and more. And Friend is one that the Bobcats have yet to get out. He's 2 for 2 so far today, a single and a double. That double came in his last at-bat. So, if you're Breathitt County, getting the first batter is big here to lead off the 5th. As Combs so far, 63 pitches through 4 complete innings. And he's, when I say right on, dead on the 2-to-1 strike-to-ball ratio, 42 strikes, 21 out of the zone. 2-to-1, right?
Yep. I could have figured that one out. That was good. They just keeps it simple.
Holloway 0 for 1, flied out to left field back in inning number 2. And that was a nice play by Spencer to get to that ball. That was actually in left center field. And it was a long run, and he got there. Of course, his speed allows him to do that.
Yeah.
Recovering from the injury on the foul ball off the face in the opening round game of the 55th District Tournament.
He caught some nice catches in football from Mr. Miles Hollins. So
he did, and he
got good hand-eye coordination.
And he's a free safety,
yes,
as well. So
several interceptions too, and he ran them back pretty far.
And if you play defensive back in football, play baseball, play the outfield. It will help you get better as a defensive back in football. So Holloway at the plate to start the bottom of the 5th for Estill County. First pitch from Combs is lined foul, out of play, left field side for strike 1. That ball.
That'd been straight. That'd been a home run.
Yeah.
He wasn't all that far out, maybe 20 feet off of the fence.
So it's an 0-1 count.
Whatever that was, I wouldn't pitch to him again.
I don't know if he's going to be that far out in front. Maybe get strike 2. as Combs winds the 0-1. Popped foul, out of play for strike 2. And it's an 0-2 count quickly. Oh, 2 pitch from Combs. Bounced foul right towards the home dugout. Still no balls, 2 strikes.
He definitely got the speed of the pitch down, don't he? Because he's right on the ball. He just can't get it.
Yeah, come with a little bit of an off speed there. You get him way out in front. The 0-2. There's a line drive. One hopper right at the second baseman. Hudson, he'll field it, throw to first. 4 out, number 1. So 1 up, 1 down for Estill County here to start the 5th. And that was the important out to get the first batter before Friend came to the plate. He's 2 for 2. A single in the first, single to center field, double to left center in the third. He's got stranded in that 3rd inning. No, actually, they got him out both times in the lead runner. They hit him with the pitch. Well, just go ahead and put him on.
Yeah. I'm setting my pitch count.
Save the pitches, right. So 1 on, 1 out for Estill County as Moore comes to the plate, 0 for 2, grounded into a fielder's choice in the first, struck out in the 3rd. Man, a double play would be nice. We've talked about that a couple of times with the Bobcats here tonight, but they've yet to be able to roll one. It'd be a good time to get the first one. Combs from the stretch with a runner on. Sets, delivers. There's a foul ball off a bunt. Was that pitch way inside and he bunted it anyway?
Must have been.
That's what it looked like. Looked like it was going to hit him, and he bunted it. A defensive bunt, if you will. It went foul for strike 1.
He said he wants to get a good hit. He ain't bunting it.
0-1 count. Combs sets, delivers. There's a bunt. First base side. Combs comes off the mound, flips it to first for out number 2. So both teams get what they want. Breathitt County gets the out. Estill County gets the runner in scoring position. As that will bring the pitcher Drake to the plate for the Engineers. And he's got the runner out at second. Friend, Drake, 1 for 1, single to right in the first, hit by a pitch in the 3rd. Combs sets, checks the runner, delivers, and hits him.
They just turn their back and get nailed.
So Powell comes to the plate with 2 on now. He's 0 for 1. He was hit by a pitch in the first inning. So runners at first and second. Tying runs aboard for Estill County. Breathitt County leads it 2-0 here in the bottom of the 5th. You got 2 outs. Bobcats need 1 more to get out of the inning. Powell digs in. Combs sets. First pitch fouled off. Out of play. Third base side for strike 1. Combs checks the runner, delivers the 0-1 upstairs, but Powell, one of those, oh, what am I doing, check swings for strike 2.
Too late.
You do that. You start swinging, you see the ball go up, and you're like, oh, why? So 0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
Yes.
Oh, Breathitt County wanted the call, and they say no, it was away for ball 1.
Almost every one of the
players were going in, yeah.
They all took a step forward.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And I went, yeah. Let's just get a hit.
He didn't hear you, Coach. That's what it was.
Yes. Holler louder next time.
Here's the 1-2. Popped foul, straight back out of play. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes.
We definitely need to get this out. I'll be playing around. Going about the 5th.
This is the bottom of the 5th.
Yeah, we're going into the 6th. We're in the 5th. Yes.
Yeah, I'd really love to have a 2-0 lead going to the top of the 6th. Combs sets. Kicks to 1-2. Chopped foul, third base side. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes.
This is some of their third at bats. So they're getting.
Yeah, this is the 3rd time through the lineup.
Yeah, so they're getting.
Starting to get the timing down.
Because they're getting a lot of foul balls, but still they're contacting the balls. So just have to get one out here against the fence. We don't want that.
We want an out right here.
Yes, right now.
On this pitch would be
demand
preferable. Here comes the 1-2.
Yes. Must be
and for the second time, that one goes away for ball 2.
Aiden didn't make any.
He didn't question it. Moore didn't question it too
no,
much.
So it must have been too far outside. But as far as the height on it, was right on.
Break-even pitch.
Yes.
Fouled straight back. 7 pitches in the at-bat. 4 foul balls by Powell, and it's a 2-2 count. 2 outs, 2 on. For Estill County here in the bottom of the 5th, it's 2-0 Bobcats. Trying to get the final out of the 5th and go to the plate. And that one's away. Ball 3 runs it full.
Guess he thought he'd catch him fishing. Got to come to him now.
Comes the payoff pitch.
Too high.
Upstairs, ball 4.
And they're short 2 pitches. I thought were strikes.
Now that puts the tying runs in scoring position at second and third. Brings Conley to the plate. And have we seen the last of Combs, or will they give him one more? As Coach Combs coming out to talk to Aiden. We'll keep it here just to see if they change, if they switch pitchers, then we'll take the break. If he gives him one more batter, it may be the last one he faces either way.
Yeah, I don't know if I would, because they're starting to zero in on his speed and everything and his pitches. Good ball players, after 3 times of running through a pitcher, you should.
Well, and you see that even in major leagues. Third time through the lineups when they start to make their changes, pitching changes, as bases loaded, 2 outs for Estill County here in the 5th. They're going to leave Combs in.
Like I said, I'd say they get through this one and they'll have another. And that's one thing, Breathitt. He's got about 5 or 6 different pitchers that they use.
Yeah, and that do well.
Yeah. Come on, guys.
As Conley at the plate. Combs delivers. First pitch, ground ball off of Conley. I thought it looked like it angled differently, and that's strike 1.
Yeah, because it come down and then it just went right to Aiden. I thought, man, some third big play he's made, but the kid's hopping a little bit too. I bet that hurt like the Dickens.
I've had that happen to me.
Oh,
That's
man.
0-1 count as Conley walks it off down the third base line.
You see a lot of the pros, they'll use them ankle and then take them off, won't they?
Well, Howard uses it. You see some in high school too.
Yeah, if you've been hit enough, you don't. He's still a little gimpy with it. Oh, come on. You're not up there yet.
Conley digs in. Here's the 0-1. Swing and miss for strike 2.
Eight said, I won't let them get bases loaded, then strike the next kid out. And no. Conley's a good ball player.
So it's an 0-2 count with 2 outs. Combs delivers. Hits him. Estill County gets their first run. And I don't see him moving to make a change yet as Raider to the plate. Two hit by pitches this inning.
Was it 2 or 3?
3. Yeah,
3.
I think you're right.
Yeah, Friend, the pitcher, and then that kid.
First pitch to Raider. Fouls it out of play for strike 1.
Man, they definitely got to get this out. Because if he pulls that thing, they score 2, big up 3-2.
Yep. Here's the 0-1. Ground ball to first as Hudson Fields flips to Combs covering the back. He waited to the last second to do it, but he got it. Out number 3, Estill County will strand the bases loaded, but they plate one. It's 2-1 as we go to the top of the 6th. Bobcats with 7, 8, 9 to the plate. That's Fugit, White, Spencer, and Ellis. We will be back in 1 minute. Back in 1. This is WJSN Sport.
Dairy Queen on Highway 15 in Campton is a proud supporter of youth sports. They want you to know they have the best drive-through service with friendly faces and quick drive-through times. You can come get breakfast, lunch, or dinner and finish off with one of our sweet treats. We have many to choose from. Come dine in or carry out at Dairy Queen in Campton or give us a call at 606-668-6363.
Hi, everybody. This is John Budd. I want you all to know that the Opportunity Store next to the post office in Jackson on Highway 15 has never had so many neat things to buy for low prices. A lot of them are new. The selection's never been greater. Clothes, shoes, whatnots, dishes, furniture. I mean, all types of things I can't begin to tell you. The hours are Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, Saturday, 9 to 4. That's the Opportunity Store next to the post office. I promise you, stop in. You'll say John was right. Thank you for listening. Don't forget, God is good all the time.
As that will be Fugit, Spencer, Wyatt Spencer, and Ellis. As I am now joined by Coach Cameron Turner, head coach of the Breathitt County Bobcat boys basketball team. Coach, appreciate the time.
Yes, sir. Thanks for having me on.
And, of course, Coach is a former baseball player. Games I called that he pitched, it was one of those games where I knew that all his team had to do was score a run, one, and most of the time they came away with the win. So, Coach, it's good to have you. Kind of talk a little bit while we're in between innings here. What do you guys have going on, summer ball and all that going on right now?
Yeah, so we've already played 12 games at the Sportsplex. Did pretty good there. We have games starting June 4th. We have about 18 to 20 summer games started. We've been in the weight room, Vertimax, trying to get these boys more explosive, first step quickness. And then we're just out here rooting on our baseball boys that play basketball and everybody else that plays for them. We got about 6, I think, that play baseball and also play basketball. So we want to see them move on and compete tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. Of course, you were a multi-sport athlete yourself, pretty good in basketball. I'm going to dial the clock back just a little bit. There was a shot you hit against Buckhorn from the free throw line on the back court, if you will, three-quarter court shot to win the game at the buzzer. Yeah, I remember that one.
Yep, freshman year.
Yep. So Breathitt County coming up here. They got 7, 8, 9 to the plate. Fugit, White, Spencer, and Ellis. Fugit 0 for 1, lined out to short in the second, sack fly in the fourth. He'll foul the first pitch back for strike one. Coach, what are you seeing so far here for the baseball Bobcats?
They've been on awesome scoring positions the last inning, bases loaded, 0 outs, and you don't get one. It's tough right there. I think there was 2 strikeouts that inning. Right there, just put the ball in play and try to get you 1 or 2 runs in, help your pitcher out a little bit. Last inning got Aiden kind of got away from him a little bit on the mound as the 0-2's taken for ball 1.
And pitchers like to help out their own cause. Aiden has done that for the most part tonight, but we'll see if he comes out on the mound here in the bottom of the 6th in a few minutes as Fugit. A ground ball to second. Field picks it up, gets it to first just in time for out number 1. Fugit got good speed running down that line. They had to, as you know, Coach, putting the ball in play, getting the pressure on the defense, that's what you want to do. Even if they get you out, you just want to put the pressure on. Same in basketball. I mean, you get to a point where you got a team on the ropes a little bit. You just kind of want to put the pressure on them, get it going.
Yeah, especially with the new pitcher coming in the center for Estill County. Put the ball in play there and make the field work.
As the first pitch to Spencer is taken for ball 1. Of course, the new pitcher for Estill County is number 18. We'll get the name in just a moment as the 1-0 is fouled off for strike 1. 1 ball and 1 strike. That's number 18, Friend. He's had a nice day at the plate. And the 1-1. It's 1-2 now. I'm sorry. Friend winds, delivers. Low and away, ball 2, count goes even. Breathitt County would love to get the top of the lineup to the plate. Break even is upstairs, ball 3. At least I've got it as ball 3. I can't see the scoreboard. They've been having problems too. We know all about technical difficulties. Here's the pitch, fouled off once more. Of course, Coach, we've talked a little bit about your summer ball. Talk a little bit maybe about their schedule you got coming up next year.
Yes, pretty tough.
There's a single in the right field by Wyatt Spencer. 2 for 2, making 3 for 3.
Yeah, we go to Montgomery County this year, playing the Indians. We got all the region teams: Perry, Powell, Hazard, Wolf, obviously, Jackson City. Who else? We got Letcher, Estill County, Knott County. So we're playing a pretty good schedule. We go to Florida this year. Tough little tournament down there that we've played in the last 5 or 6 years that we've.
Is that down in Sandestin?
Yep, Sandestin, yep. Right after Christmas, we'll go down there, and then we come back and got all-A tournament. And then we're actually hosting our first classic this year.
In February?
Yep, February 5th and 6th, King of the Coliseum. It's going to be sponsored by Citizens Bank, which we. Good people. Yes, very good people. Which we're very honored for them to sponsor and help us out with that. We got us, Estill playing in it, Owsley, Knott, Wolf, Montgomery County, Madison Central. Or not Madison Central, my bad. Montgomery County, Fairfield, Bell County. Yeah, you sent me the schedule. There were some good games as the 1-1 pitch was fouled off by Ellis. Umpire took a little bit of that one, and everybody walks around and gives him a little time to catch his breath. Breathitt County assistant coach will go out and talk to him, make sure he's all right. That looked like Bird out there talking. Breathitt County with a 1-2 count at the plate to Ellis. Spencer over at first, 1 out, top of the lineup in the on-deck circle. Coach, at this point in the game, how important is it to get the insurance runs? Very important. That's why I was referenced to last inning. We got bases loaded with 0 outs. It's very important. Now instead of it being a 4-0, 3-0, 4-0 game going into the bottom of that 5th inning, it's a 2-0, and they end up getting 1 run, and we did a good job of closing in and out when they had bases loaded. So for both teams there, it's very important to get those runs in. Taking a pitch, the pitcher throws you a strike, get ahead of the pitcher if you're the batter. Make it a little tougher on them, make them think a little bit more.
As Fran said, it's the 1-2 pitch to Ellis. There's a hot shot ground ball to third. Powell doesn't field it cleanly, and the throw to first not in time as Ellis with good speed hustles down that line, and the Bobcats have first and second, a hit and an error, and Breathitt County a chance to add on here as we are in the top of the 6th. Breathitt County has a 2-1 lead over Estill County. It was 2-0, but the Engineers half that lead from the Bobcats in the bottom of the 5th as Blake Hudson at the plate, 1 for 3, singled in his last at bat in the 5th. That was the inning Breathitt County had the bases loaded that you referenced, Coach, and just couldn't get anybody across the plate. Of course, Estill County had that situation in the 1st, and the first pitch to Blake Hudson, low and away, ball 1.
I mean, going back to that play that error was just made on, this turf is different than a grass infield. You got to stay down in these balls. The ball comes off a little hotter than the grass infield, especially with the grass that's thick. It slows the ball down. Yeah, and seems like the ball, also the hops don't hop as high a lot, especially a low-lying ground ball coming in. A chopper might bounce a little higher, but, man, it is on you quicker, and you see more errors on turf than you do on natural surface. Of course. Especially around here, Knott has a turf infield, I think, and Wolfson. So, I mean, you don't really get too many chances to play on turf. There's
been discussion of other schools getting it. Don't want to get into who or when, but I think in the 14th region you'll see more of it. It's kind of like in high school football when first team got the turf football field and then everybody started getting it. Now playing on a natural surface is almost a luxury in a way.
Yeah.
As long look into the plate and Friend steps off. Hudson steps out. Runners at first and second. 1 out. Blake Hudson trying to help the Bobcats extend their lead. They lead at 2-1 here in the top of the 6th. We've got Coach Cameron Turner, head coach of the Breathitt County High School boys basketball team, on headset here. Coach John Couch running the camera. He's handed this headset over, but I always appreciate getting to talk to Cameron. He's not just a basketball coach. He's a really good baseball player and a golf coach has been in the past as well. Here's a line drive in the left field as It holds up just a little bit. Conley makes the catch, and they get the double play. Nice play by the left fielder, Conley from Estill County. He shrugs his shoulders. Engineers get out of the jam. It's still 2-1 going to the bottom of the sixth. Coach, we appreciate your time. Thanks for joining us here on the WJSN 97.3 on the radio and on YouTube. And we get ready to go to the bottom of the sixth. Due up for Estill County. 7-8-9. Griggs, Waddell, Holloway. We'll be back in 1 minute. Back in one. This is WJSN Sports.
Do you have someone you'd like to send flowers to? People love to receive flowers. Call Jackson Flowers, 666-4409. Jackson Flowers, 666-4409. Located on South Main in Jackson, which is right down from Wendy's, a few spots there. They have a lot of things inside to look at for gifts also, and they will give you beautiful flowers to send out at competitive prices. And they have a wonderful staff in there, so it's good to have people like this around when you need flowers or some other things. Jackson Flowers, 666-4409. You'll be glad you did.
We go to the bottom of the sixth. Breathitt County with a 2-1 lead over Estill County. Engineers come to the plate with 7-8-9. Griggs, Waddell, Holloway. And Breathitt County looking for a 1-2-3 inning here in the bottom of the sixth. They lead it 2-1. And we had Coach Cameron Turner, Breathitt County High School boys basketball coach, on in the top of the sixth talking to us during the broadcast. He went through all of their summer workouts and everything else they got going on. But we'll say this. Breathitt County with a lot of basketball players that play baseball, but we're not ready to turn them loose in the basketball season just yet. We want baseball season to go as long as it can. Hopefully they can get the win here today and get into semifinal tomorrow. Winner takes on Hazard in semifinal number 2 tomorrow. Not sure where they're going to play just yet. They've not told us if they've made an announcement. They haven't passed that along, at least not to this point that we've heard. But, again, it's a 2-1 lead for the Bobcats here. We go to the bottom of the sixth.
Some more games might end up being right here.
I'd say you might be right. Here or even Alice Lloyd, depending on who's in the matchups. Of course, Powell County is supposed to be the host of this tournament. Their field not in playing condition after all the rain. Griggs digs in 0 for 2 so far. He'll take the first pitch inside for ball 1. 2 ground outs to third. 1 in the second, 1 in the fourth for Griggs to this point. As Combs winds the 1-0, and Griggs will foul it off for strike 1. One ball, one strike to count.
He twisted his ankle or something?
Fouled it off his ankle.
Okay. Because he didn't look good at all.
He's going to walk back to the plate, though. Hopefully he's okay. 1 ball, 1 strike. Combs now 87 pitches. Again, 2-to-1 strike-to-ball ratio, 58 strikes, 29 out of the zone. He's staying right on it. Winds the 1-1 here. Popped foul out of play as it goes down the hill to Campton Elementary, and it's a 1 ball, 2 strike count. 2-1, Breathitt leads in the bottom of the sixth. They need a 1-2-3 inning here. There's a line drive into center field. Fugit will go over, and he'll make the catch for out number 1. So 1 up, 1 down for Estill County here in the sixth. As Waddell to the plate. You want to have a 1-2-3 inning. You don't want Friend to come to the plate for the Engineers. Deal with him in the seventh as Combs winds. First pitch. Chopper right back at him. He'll come off the mound, make the play, get the out at first for out number 2.
Gosh, that was still pretty close. I was getting worried.
Well, he did kind of double clutch the throw a little bit too. But he's made some nice plays.
Yes.
I mean, he's got the home run. He's 3 for 3 at the plate. He's made now, 2 really nice defensive plays and a solid one there. to this point, he's pitched pretty good ball game as the first pitch to Holloway goes upstairs for ball one.
He moves along in his pitch, and he gets up there, goes again. But then when he once gets the ball, he takes his time.
The 1-0 fouled straight back for strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike.
He comes off that mound after his pitch, and he's ready, and then he just seemed like he eases it to where it needs to go.
Hurries up every chance he gets, but takes his time. Is that what you're saying? Here's the 1-1. Lined into center field. Fugit will take it off one hop, and it's a 2-out single for Holloway. Estill County rolls it to the top of the lineup. It's a big runner to get on. It comes with 2 outs. Breathitt County can get out of the inning with an out here, but to the plate is Logan Friend, 2 for 2. A single, a double, and hit by a pitch, and has scored the only run of the game so far for Estill County. Came back in the 5th. Bobcats lead it 2-1 here in the 6th. As Combs sets, delivers. First pitch swinging, going to lift it in the left field. Spencer there, and he drops it. Got to get it to the plate. As that error, the first error of the game for Breathitt County, and that would have got him out of the inning. Didn't score the run, though, talking about Estill County, but 2 runners now in scoring position.
I think he just looked it off after it once hit his glove.
You've been paying attention. You might could have caught it yourself, too, after it hit his glove. Come on, Jake. Don't automatically assume everything, buddy. Hey, 2 outs, the way hurt. Let's go.
Still got to just get the 1 out, and Coach Combs going to come out. That may be all for Aiden Combs in Breathitt County, or Aiden Combs on the mound for the Bobcats.
Because they're back at the top of the lineup, ain't they?
Well, that was Friend. That was the leadoff batter.
That was, yeah. So second, third, and 4th.
We'll see what they do here. Coach Combs still talking. We'll wait until they make a change to take a break, because they may leave him in. They did. They came out and talked to him last inning, left him in. But the potential tying run at third and the potential go-ahead run out at second, both in scoring position for Estill County. But you got 2 outs for the Bobcats. The center fielder Moore at the plate. Man, just get this out and keep it. Looks like they're going to leave Combs in.
Fugit, though, was closing in on Adam Spencer. I guess if he had any, you don't have any.
Hey, I did that once, and I know where you're going. I did that once in slow pitch softball. Me and the other guy, one of us bobbled it and the other one caught it.
That would have been
hey,
nice.
Kyle Moore did that to me up at Buckhorn one time. I dropped a foul ball on a pop-up. I was playing first. He was playing second. He came over, and he caught it before it hit the ground. I mean, you got to do what you got to do. And Moore at the plate for Estill County. First pitch. Upstairs, ball 1.
Just makes it a little more exciting, but I'd say that's ran through his mind. I wished I had took a couple more steps and played it as a miss.
Here's the thing. You have to forget it. Make up for it on the next play. There's a hit in the center field. They're going to test the arm. Throw to the plate. Not in time. 3-2 Estill County. Errors come back to bite you. All right.
Could he have gotten to that? Could he have?
I don't know. That was here's the thing.
A lot of speed, you just don't know.
You get there and you try to dive or something, it gets past you. Then it gets
more runs.
Yeah, it gets worse. But 3-2, Estill County leads. Bottom of the 6th. You got 2 outs, and Coach Combs he's going to change pitchers. We will take a 1-minute break. Be back in 1. Take a 90-second break. Back in 90 seconds. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Jim Baker Auto Parts is located behind Goodyear and BP on Highway 15 South in Jackson. There's parking for all vehicles, including 4-wheelers. They carry paint and the store is packed with parts. Also, if a part needs to be ordered, they can do that as well. Jim and Eugene Baker offer great service and are proud to support all local athletes. Come check out Jim Baker Auto Parts and their House of Knowledge.
Dairy Queen on Highway 15 in Campton is a proud supporter of youth sports. They want you to know they have the best drive-through service with friendly faces and quick drive-through times. You can come get breakfast, lunch, or dinner and finish off with one of our sweet treats. We have many to choose from. Come dine in or carry out at Dairy Queen in Campton or give us a call at 606-668-6363.
New pitcher, Blake Hudson for Breathitt County, as Aiden Combs goes to second. Bobcats have given up 2 unearned runs here in the 6th. And Estill County has their first lead of the game at 3-2. 2 runs, 10 hits, 1 error, 8 stranded for Breathitt County. 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error, and 8 stranded for Estill County so far. And it started back in the top of the 5th, Coach. Breathitt County had the bases loaded, less than 2 outs, and they could not get a run. And now here in the bottom of the 6th, they got the first 2 batters out, give up a hit, and then an error, and then a hit, and 2 runs scored.
Yeah, and it's come back all within just a few minutes, really, of one another.
Yeah, Drake at the plate for Estill County. He was the starting pitcher for the Engineers. He's 1 for 1, couple of hit by pitches, and singled back in the first, fouls off the first pitch here for strike 1. Of course, for Breathitt County, you got 2, 3, 4 coming to the plate on top of the 7th, so it's the spot of the lineup you want to have, you know. So you got to kind of get your heads back up, get back in the game, be ready to roll. The 0-1. Lifted into left field. That one's going to be over Spencer's head. Nothing he can do about that one. He'll play it off the fence. Get a quick throw into third. And runners at second and third for Estill County.
Oh, that was that you're in a hurry.
Ball will carry up here, especially when the sun's out. And it's peeping through a little bit. And I think it carries more now that they've got turf than it did before they had turf. Seemed like you really had to hit the ball hard to get one out before they switched to turf, and now it seems like the ball goes out a lot quicker. As Powell at the plate for Estill County. Runners at second and third for the Engineers. 2 outs. You just got to get that. You just got to get 1 out. Don't have to worry about the runners on base. Just get the out. First pitch on the way, ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Low and away, ball 2. Two-0 pitch. Fouled off for strike 1. Two-one count. Again, Breathitt County, got to get back in it. Get the out, get to the plate. There's a ball in the left center field, couple of runs to score, extra bases. Powell will extend the lead for Estill County 5-2. Still 2 outs and still a runner on for Estill County in scoring position as Conley to the plate now. He had the nice double play for Estill County defensively. He's 0 for 2. Struck out twice, hit by a pitch in the 5th. That hit by a pitch came with the bases loaded. Swinging on the first pitch here. Pops it up into center field. Fugit goes over and make the catch. Estill County plates 4. They lead at 5-2 going to the top of the 7th. 2-3-4 for Breathitt County. Combs, Howard, and Jaden Hudson back in 1. This is WJSN Sports.
Hi, everybody. This is John Budd. I want you all to know that the Opportunity Store next to the post office in Jackson on Highway 15 has never had so many neat things to buy for low prices. A lot of them are new. The selection's never been greater. Clothes, shoes, whatnots, dishes, furniture. I mean, all types of things I can't begin to tell you. The hours are Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, Saturday, 9 to 4. That's the Opportunity Store next to the post office. I promise you, stop in. You'll say John was right. Thank you for listening. Don't forget, God is good all the time.
Go to the top of the 7th. Breathitt County with 2-3-4 to the plate. Estill County, a new pitcher. That's Schnarr. We talked about the pitchers they've had, and Schnarr was number 2. Drake was number 1. Breathitt County hit Drake. Schnarr now, who was the right fielder who didn't hit today, at the plate, or on the mound now for the Engineers, and trying to see who went to right field for Estill County. Bobcats have 2-3-4 coming up. Combs, Howard, and Jaden Hudson. Spot of the lineup you want up, but that third run was huge for Estill County. So Drake went to short. Friend went back to second. I'm trying to figure out. It might be Holloway in right field. That's Moore in center. I think that's. No, that's Friend in left.
18.
Holloway's at second. Okay, I got you. So Combs leading off, the 7th for Breathitt County. As Schnarr sets. First pitch hits him.
Well, that's he said, I'm getting you.
So first batter aboard for the Bobcats here in the top of the 7th. That'll bring Bash Howard to the plate. He's looking for his first hit. 0 for 2, couple of strikeouts, and then had a bunt that loaded the bases back in the 5th. Combs back safely on the throw over to first.
He winds up a little different.
Schnarr, first pitch to Howard, took something off of it and swing and miss for strike 1. He's got a quick step, so he's not the type of pitcher you're going to steal a whole lot on if the catcher's got a good arm behind the plate. It's almost like a slide step.
Yeah.
When he sits, though, he sits low. Keeps it below the waist.
They don't go over his head. Everything's shoulder down.
Quick on everything. There's a ground ball to short. They get the out at second to throw to first, not in time. 1 out on the fielder's choice.
Come on, Jaden.
So Jaden Hudson up for Breathitt County with 1 out. Howard at first for the Bobcats. Schnarr sets, goes to the plate, taken for strike 1. Breathitt County had this one in hand most of the day, and then in the top of the 5th, leading 2-0, got the bases loaded, less than 2 outs, could not manufacture a run, and after that, Estill scored in the 5th, 1 run. And here's a fly ball in the right field. Friend will go over and make the catch for out number 2.
And they had a double play, I think, the inning before that, after the catch 24.
They did.
So it was just a series of things in 3 different innings.
Yeah, and it's not any one thing. It's not an error. It's just a snowball of, you go back, like you say, the 4th, the double play to end the 4th, the top of the 4th, and then everything in the 5th, if the bases loaded, don't score. You get it in the 6th, and Estill County plays 4 unearned runs as the first pitch to Bird here, taken for ball 1. And the 2 seniors for Breathitt County, Howard over at first and Bird at the plate for the Bobcats with 2 outs. Top of the 7th, 5-2 Estill County. There's a 1-0. Swing and miss for strike 1. I think Bird had in mind on that one of bringing Breathitt County within a run.
Yeah.
It was a big swing. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled back for strike 2. 1-2 pitch. Low and away, ball 2. Estill County wanted that one. I didn't think that ball was anywhere close to the strike zone.
No, about right at his ankles.
Yeah. 2-2 count.
On Kobe.
Comes the break even. Ground ball up the middle. Gets through for a 2-out single for the Bobcats. 2 aboard. Tie and run to the plate. Ethan. Tatum Moore. I'm sorry. Comes up with runners at first and second. Reminder, we do have another game tonight. 7 o'clock, Breathitt County, Jenkins. We got a pinch runner at first. I think, is that Nice running for Bird?
Yeah, I think that's number 15.
Tatum Moore up for the Bobcats. Runners at first and second. They need all 3 of those players to score, does Breathitt County. They trail at 5-2 here in the 7th. Snart sets, delivers. Low for ball 1. Jake Fugan in the on-deck circle for Breathitt County. As Snar steps off. Howard at second, Nice at first. The runners for Breathitt County, 2 outs. They trail at 5-2 in the top of the 7th. Moore, big swing on the 1-0 pitch for strike 1. One count. Snard delivers. Taken for strike 2.
That was more up about where he swings at.
Here's the 1-2. Popped up right side. Friend goes over and makes the catch for out number 3. Estill County comes away with the 5-2 win. And we've got to sign this one off quickly because we've got to break down and get moving to the next game, which is a 7 o'clock start. Breathitt and Jenkins softball action tonight, 7 o'clock at Breathitt County. But for this one, Estill wins 5-2. Breathitt County had 1 in the third, 1 in the fourth. 2 runs, 11 hits, 1 error, 10 stranded. 10 stranded for Breathitt County. For Estill County, 1 in the fifth, 4 in the sixth. 5 runs, 7 hits, 1 error, 9 stranded. Breathitt County out hits Estill and had more earned runs, but Estill with 4 unearned runs in the sixth, and they win it 5-2. Breathitt County's season, unfortunately, comes to an end. And we see seniors playing their last game every year. We hate it when they play their last game, but we have always enjoyed bringing the games back home to everybody on 97.3 WJSM, as well as our YouTube channel, presented by Citizens Bank and Trust Company of Jackson. Once again, final score tonight, Breathitt County falls 5-2 to Estill in the first round game of the 14th Region Tournament. I want to sign it off. I want to say thanks to everybody who's helped us with our broadcast this year. That includes James Turner, John Bunn, Rick Hensley, Cadence Neese, Becky Neese, Brandon Griffith, also Morgan Terry, who's helped us out a lot. Running the board for us back at the station today is Kevin Davidson. Kevin, we thank you. Feels like old times hearing you yell at us in between the breaks. We appreciate your help. For the cameraman to my right, John Couch, I'm Stephen Neese. God is good.
All the time.
Take it away, Kevin Davidson. Good day, everybody.